practicing the simple past. I would like you to practice your reading and with the regular verbs. And okay, there's the recording. All right. Okay, so remember that we have some rules for the pronunciation of the verbs in past. Los verbos en pasado terminan en ed, pero eso no quiere decir que lo vamos a pronunciar como ed, como ed, right? But we have different rules. We have specifically three rules. Hay tres reglas para la pronunciación de los verbos en pasado. Okay, so what are those rules? Okay, so remember that. Okay, you have the verb, right? For example, any verb. El verbo want en presente. I want. Si tú lo quieres decir en pasado, tendrías que decir I wanted. I wanted. Okay. So it has the ed ending, and we have these three rules. When you end in voice consonants, cuando se termina en consonantes sin voz, for example, you have the verb embarrass, avergonzar, termina en S. Aprendimos en clases pasadas a identificar las consonantes con voz y sin voz, right? So you can easily touch your throat, es la manera más fácil, que ustedes toquen su garganta y se den cuenta por ustedes mismos si la consonante tiene voz o no, o que revisen el cuadro fonético, all right? If you don't have the phonemic chart, we'll send it to you, hold on. Ok, bueno, se los envío posteriormente, all right? After the class. Okay, so here you have this first rule. So the ed, esa terminación ed, no vamos a decir embarrassed, right? In past, that's not correct. So you say embarrassed, embarrassed. And I'm exaggerating because people don't say embarrassed like that, but they say embarrassed, embarrassed. It's softer, es un poco más suave, but this is for you to hear and notice, okay? This one is the same. So I don't say earned, right? I say earned, earned, okay? So what we have here, a third rule, when the word ends in TND, aquí nos olvidamos si es consonante o no. La tercera regla es que si esa palabra termina en T o en D, entonces va a sonar como una ID. For example, you have here educated, educated, wanted, added. Y les había comentado que, bueno, en inglés británico la T es fuerte, diríamos educated, wanted, ended. But in the American English, the T and D in the middle, they become a soft R. So you say educated, wanted, ended. Okay. So guys, well, that's basically what we are, what we checked in previous classes. Ahora es momento de practicar. So we would like to check the regular, 1 second, just check a list of regular verbs y vamos a practicar. Les voy a preguntar cuál de las reglas, cuál de los tres sonidos es. Ok, y cuál sería el sonido. Ok, so let's read, vamos a leer, Flor, por favor, los primeros 5 verbos, los vas a leer en presente y después en pasado. Pero lo vas a decir, calculate. ¿Cómo sería en pasado?
Calculate.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Calculate.
Calculate es presente, en pasado sería.
Calculate. No.
What do you think? The first, the second, or the third rule? Primera, segunda o la tercera regla?
Tres. Calculate
Ok.
it.
¿Qué pasa entonces cuando le agregamos la ed? ¿Cómo suena?
Calculate.
Calculated. Can you repeat, please?
Calculated.
Calculated. Exactly. Calculated. Very well. Vamos a continuar con el siguiente, por favor. Call. Presente en
Call.
pasado, ¿cómo sería?
Call is call. Ay, no alcanzo a ver, teacher. Call.
En pasado se escribe así, ¿cómo se pronunciaría? So first, second, or third?
Second.
Second. Bien, entonces,
Call.
called. Very
Called.
well. Called.
Call.
Exactly. Okay, the next one.
Next one. Camp.
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 En pasado sería
It's camp. Camp.
camped.
Camp.
So is the first, second, or third rule?
It's second. The same.
No, is first. Porque la
First?
P es una consonante sin voz. Camped. Sonido. Camped.
Camp. Okay.
Very well. Let's continue with Daniela, please. Daniela, can you read now the next verse? En presente y en pasado.
Carried.
Care es en presente. Puedes decirlo en presente otra vez. Care.
Care.
Muy bien, ahora en pasado.
Carried.
Okay, it's the first, the second, or the third rule.
Carried.
But what do you think? First, second, or third?
Third.
Pero care no termina en T o en D. Por lo tanto, no puede ser esta regla. Solo si el verbo termina en T o en D, podemos pronunciar la ED, como educated, wanted, ended, calculated, pero care no termina en T o en D. So what do we do in this case?
Katie.
No. Pero ¿cuál crees que sea? So that leaves us with two options. Tenemos ahora dos opciones. The first or the second?
The second.
The second. Exactly, porque la R es una consonante con voz. Pero la E no la pronuncio. No se pronuncia la E. How would we pronounce it then?
Car. Carried.
Cared.
Carried.
Cared.
Care.
Exactly. I care about you. Me importas. I care about you. I cared about you. Cuidé de ti o me importabas. I cared about you. Me importaba. I cared about you. Can you please repeat? I cared about you.
I cared about you.
Exactly. Very well. So the second rule. Vamos con el siguiente verbo. Es carry. Vamos a repetirlo en presente. Carry.
Carry.
Y en pasado, ¿cómo sería?
Carried.
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 Will be this one. Carry. Carry.
Carry.
Y simplemente le añado el sonido de carry. You also notice that when the consonant ends in Y, cuando la consonante termine en Y, Entonces se va a cambiar la Y por IED. ¿Ok? Carried. Carried. Very well. Ok, and one more. Y una más. A ver, tenemos ahora carve.
Carve.
Carve. Carve. Ok,
Car-
¿cómo sería en pasado?
Carpet.
No, carved, ¿no?
Carpet.
La E no suena. Solamente vamos a mencionar la E del ED cuando la palabra termine en T o en D. ¿Ok? ¿Cómo se pronunciaría?
Carp.
Carved. Exacto. Carved. Very well. Okay. Excellent. We continue now with Merari. Now we have cause.
Cause sería closer.
Cause. Bueno, se escribe así, pero ¿cómo se pronuncia realmente?
Closer.
No, no causing. Cause. ¿En qué sonido termina cause?
En ed, cause entonces iría en la
Termina en S, pero el sonido en el que termina
cause.
cause,
En consonante.
consonant, the S, termina en sonido S, cause, cause. So, what happens?
Closer. Es que no, closer, es para que no se oiga como closer. Closer.
La E no suena, recuerden.
Cost.
Cost, exactly, cost. Cost. Muy bien, eso es lo que intentamos, ¿verdad? Con esos ejercicios que ustedes no pronuncian cosed, coled, porque esa no es la pronunciación. Siempre se le quita como la E, la E del ED, right? You say cost,
Cost.
camp,
Okay.
embarrassed. Solamente recuerden, cuando la palabra termine en T o en D, si se lee como educated, wanted, all right? Okay. One more.
Challenge.
Challenge y en pasado sería
Challenge. Challenge.
challenged. Challenged. Exacto. Challenged. Challenged. Okay, will be like this. Challenged. Okay. Next one.
Change.
Change. En pasado.
Change.
Changed. Exactly. Okay, now we go with Oscar. Please help us with some other three. Now we will jump to. Okay, aquí, command. Please in present and in past.
Command.
And in past,
Comment.
careful.
Comment.
No. Command, you
Command-
can indeed
Commented.
command it.
Commanded.
Command it. Yes, it's this is the third rule. Es la tercera regla.
Yeah, because it
Indeed.
in D, yes.
Very
Right.
well. Next one, please.
Communicate. And is in past communicated.
Communicated. Very well. Communicated. One more. This one, please.
Compare.
In past,
Compared.
compared. Excellent. Compared. Okay, we continue with, thank you. We continue with Fernanda, please. Now, this verb.
Break.
Break. Very well. Break parece como break, pero cuidado, break es romper. But this break is different. Break son frenos, como los del auto.
¿Cómo se pronuncia?
Igual que break, como romper.
Igual.
Sí, se pronuncia igual. Pero es un break, como el que escribe en el chat, ese es romper y este break es frenar.
Okay.
Okay. So, in past, how can you say that?
Break.
Braked. Exactly.
¿Este qué?
Braked.
Ajá.
Very well. So, yes, we say, is the first rule, es la primera regla. La K no tiene voz. Break. So you say braked. Braked. Okay, the next one, let's see. Okay. Boil, que es hervir. Boil. Very well. So is the second rule, boil. Okay. One more, uno más. Bleach. Bleach es cloro, bueno, blanqueador. Ok, entonces bleach sería blanquear.
Sería bleached.
Exactly, very well. So you understood the rule. Entendiste muy bien la regla. Bleached. Exactly. Very well. Thank you. Now we get Maite, please. With the next ones. Let's see. Ok, vamos a empezar con brush.
Brush. Sería. Brushed.
Brushed, exactly, is the first. Okay, next one. Burn.
Born. Born.
Burned. Burned.
Burn.
Second, exactly. Burned. Okay, let's see one more. Drop. Drop es soltar. Cuando estás sosteniendo algo, lo sueltas.
Drop.
En pasado sería
Dropped.
dropped. Okay. Well, you notice that in this case, como pasa en dropped o con stopped, I duplicate the P, se duplica la P. Esto es porque hay una regla en inglés cuando tengo una consonante, vocal más consonante, entonces duplicamos la consonante. Por ejemplo, drop termina en consonante, vocal, consonante, entonces la P, la última consonante se duplica. Okay, so you say dropped, stopped, dropped. Okay, let's see. This one, Maite, please. Divide.
Divide.
Divide. So, in past, ¿cómo sería en pasado?
Divide.
Is the third rule. Termina en D. Divide.
Divided.
Exactly. Divided. All right. How do you think, guys? Very difficult. Do you have any questions? ¿Alguna pregunta?
No, teacher.
Okay, very well. Now we ask Sophia, please. We read this verb in present and in past, please.
Face, face it, no,
Is the first rule. Termina en sonido S. Okay, so
Ajá.
you say
face it.
faced.
Ok,
Faced.
me equivoqué, sí.
Yes,
Faced.
faced. Ok. Faith, desvanecer. Face es enfrentar. Faith.
Ya, perdón si me súper equivoqué.
Muy bien. ¿Qué hay acerca de faith? ¿Cómo sería faith en pasado?
Fated,
Faded.
sería
Exactly.
faded.
Correct. Very well, porque termina en sonido D, entonces es la última regla. Exactly. Faded. Next one.
Fail sería igual en terminaciones de fail. Fail.
Ujú. Failed. Y aquí ya no pronunciamos la ED, solamente la con D. Failed. Exactly. Very well. Thank you. Now, can we ask Gabriel, please? Gabriel, let's go. I'll show you 3 verbs and you help me, okay? ¿Cómo se pronunciaría en pasado? Ok, vamos a empezar con flash.
Flashed,
Muy bien, ¿y en pasado sería?
pues creo que dije flashed o algo parecido.
Flashed. Exacto, sería más como con sonido de la T. Exacto, si you say flashed. Ok, float.
Float,
Flotar.
float,
Floated. Exactly, floated, floated. Third rule, very well. And fluth. Sorry, not fluth, flood.
flooded,
Flood. Flooded, exactly. Very well. Sí, a veces cuando hay doble O se suele pronunciar como U, right? Como Google, etcétera, right? Pero, por ejemplo, flood son excepciones, flood and blood. Yeah, okay. And we continue. Now we'd like to ask Astrid, please. Vamos a continuar ahora con flow. Flow, please, Astrid.
Flower.
Flow. Can you repeat?
Flower.
Flower. Flower.
Flower. Mm, Flower.
Flowered. Fourth.
Folded. Folded.
Okay. Do you have questions about the irregular verbs, guys? ¿Tienen dudas sobre este tema? De las pronunciaciones de los verbos regulares?
No.
No, thank you.
No? Okay, very well. So now we're going to practice with some reading, okay?
Okay.
One second. Okay, one moment, please. One second, it's just the quality is not that good. One second. Okay, now. Let's go. La mayoría de estos verbos son regulares, entonces vamos a practicar mucho la pronunciación. Okay. So we start, where did I leave it? No, where is it? Okay, very well. So we're going to read it. I'm going to start and you continue, right? We can start from Eyeli, okay? So let's read. Vamos a intentar leer no tan rápido, solamente fijándonos bien en la pronunciación, sobre todo los verbos regulares. We start. So it says, read the following text. Last summer, Joel and Sarah traveled to England for 2 weeks. You notice so the pronunciation I say traveled. En presente diría travel. Pasado, traveled. Eyeli, let's continue, please.
They traveled in August
and stayed in a college with other students in Brighton, the south of England.
Excellent. So can you please repeat the verb in past?
Traveled,
And
stayed,
exactly correct. So that's the correct pronunciation. Thank you. We continue with Rodolfo, please. Vamos a leer desde 8, from 8 to customs.
It was really fantastic because they talked to a lot of students of different nationalities and learned a lot about other cultures and customs.
Excellent, very well. So, yeah, you see, your partner didn't say talked, your partner said talked. So first, when you say the verb talk, realmente la L no suena, ni siquiera en presente, la L en talk. So you say talk, talked. Again, if this is challenging for you, don't worry, you're not alone. No están solos en esto de que la pronunciación sea un tema difícil, porque realmente, pues, a ver, si está escrita una letra, esperas leerla, ¿verdad? Entonces, pues es algo lógico querer leer como talc, right? But that's why you have some aids
Talk.
Diccionario. Buscar la palabra y también se ayudan de los poemas. Talk. Entonces, como pueden ver aquí, learn. Okay. Marlet, please continue from of course to questions. También se puede leer questions, but questions, I don't know, I got used to questions. Let's continue. Okay, Marlet no está. Maybe my take, please. Let's go.
Sí. Ay,
Of course.
ay, no sé dónde nos quedamos, teacher.
Está muy abajo, ¿no?
Of course.
Era más arriba.
Sí, and of course.
Okay. Of course, they learn a lot of English too because they practice in every day.
Y again, practice, presente, pasado. Practiced
it every day. In the morning, they studied.
We say study como si fuera una studied.
A little, they asked.
Cuidado, si esta es les voy a dar, bueno, vamos a continuar, ahorita les digo, they asked
The teacher to speak slowly when necessary and asked her
aquí
question.
vamos a ver como answer
And answer her questions.
Exactly. La W tampoco se lee en answer. Okay, so yes, we say answer, presente, insert en pasado. I was telling you what happens with asked. Asked es un verbo un poco tricky, como pueden ver es complicado pronunciarlo. Asked, sobre todo cuando tienes, o sea, está en pasado, solamente es I asked, pues no, es difícil. Pero si tienes una palabra después, realmente como que cuesta trabajo, ¿no? They asked the teacher. So it's unnatural. ¿Qué pasa aquí? El consejo, cuando la palabra termine en K, como worked, también puede ser worked. Y enseguida tengas otra palabra más. So what you will try to do is to do the next thing. Entonces, en ask, si yo digo ask, es el presente, para hacer notable que yo estoy leyendo en pasado, to make it noticeable that other people can understand that you are talking about the past. So try to emphasize the T. Intenten enfatizar la T. ¿Ok? Entonces, si yo digo asked, esa es la pronunciación correcta, pero cuando hable rápido, intenten solamente pronunciar asked como si dijeras asked, asked, sin la K. ¿Ok? So you would say, they asked the teacher, they asked the teacher, y así es más fácil conectarlo con lo siguiente. Esto pasa sobre todo si estás hablando rápido. So dice, in the morning they studied a little. They asked the teacher to speak slowly. También el contexto te ayuda, right? It helps you. And answered her questions. Okay. We continue now with Fernanda, please. Vamos a leer desde in hasta chatted.
Desde they,
Desde in. In the afternoon.
in the afternoon, they visited different places or played different sports and the college. It was so much fun. They often walked down to the beach with their new friends and played or shaded.
Okay, can you please repeat this verb? Can you repeat this verb, please, Fernando?
Played.
Imaginémonos que no hubiera la E. Ahora sí.
Played.
Played. Exactly. Este verbo otra vez, ¿cómo sería?
Visit.
Visited.
Visited.
Aquí sí leo la E porque termina en T, en presente. Visited. 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 Played.
Visited. Played.
¿Y este verbo?
What?
Termina en walked.
What?
They often walked.
What?
Walk. Es como walk, no tanto A, es walk.
What?
Walked. Ujú.
What?
En termina en T, en presente, chat.
Chat. Chat.
Chatted.
Chatted.
Chatted. O en británico sería chatted. Chatted. Ujú. So visited, played, walked, chatted. Aquí otra vez está played. Any questions at the moment? ¿Alguien tiene alguna duda con la pronunciación? Don't get lost.
Charit suena también al final como R, ¿no? Charit.
Sí, porque quedan las T's atrapadas entre dos vocales. So you read like R in American English. Chatted. En británico es chatted. American chatted. Yes. Okay. We continue with Gabriel. Can you please help us read? Vamos a leer desde in the evening hasta Buckingham Palace.
Desde in the evening hasta qué, es que se cortó.
Ya eso, sí, se cortó. In the evening hasta Buckingham Palace.
Okay. In the evening, they were otra vez. In the evening, they were tired, so they sometimes watched videos.
Don't worry, puedes ir lento, nada más vamos a enfocarnos en la pronunciación.
Okay. In the evening, they were tired, so they sometimes watched videos or played board games. The best days were Saturday and Sunday because they traveled to London. The city is very big and they visited all the monuments like Big Ben, the London Eye, and Buckingham Palace.
Okay, so can you please repeat this verb?
Tired?
Exactly. Aquí el consejo para todos es como tired. Imagínense que fuera como si alguien dijera taller, como un taller de motos o de lo que sea. So dices tired, tired. So that's how you get the pronunciation. El siguiente, ¿cómo es, Gabriel?
¿Cuál?
The next verb, watch,
Watch.
watched. Es primera regla, suena como T, watched. And you repeat, watched.
Watched.
Exactly. Aquí travel, lo pronunciaste bien. ¿Cómo se pronuncia este verbo? El siguiente.
Visited.
Visited. You say visited in American, you can also say visited in British. Okay, so they visited monuments like the Big Ben. What's the Big Ben, guys? Or how does it look like? ¿Cómo es? ¿A qué se refieren con el Big Ben?
Es básicamente como, según lo que he visto, es como un reloj gigante el cual está en la calle y que, bueno, funciona como un reloj y marca la hora.
Ajá. Yes, yes. Es muy antiguo, pero todavía funciona. Yes, yes. That's correct. This is the Big Ben. It's like super, how do we say, characteristic of London, right? Lo más característico de Londres. The Big Ben. Okay, so that's the Big Ben. Then the other one they mentioned is the London Eye. What is the London Eye?
La rueda de la fortuna.
Yes, is the
The big one.
yes, exactly. Not roller coaster. Yes, is the wheel. This wheel. Yes, that's the London Eye, right? Okay, and what is the Buckingham Palace?
Casita de los Reyes.
Yes, exactly. La humilde casita de los reyes. Yes, exactly. Very well. So, very well. Those are interesting attractions. Después dice, querían ver a la reina, pero se murió. Bueno, no dice eso, pero. They wanted to see the queen, but they didn't see her. No la vieron. Only her guards, solo sus guardias. Aquí nos falta una parte, right? Okay, very well. We will continue from here. They liked. Vamos a continuar, please. Can you continue reading, Sofía? Desde they hasta there.
Okay. They liked everything in the city, but their favorite thing was the museums, especially Madame Tussauds. There were a lot of realistic figures of famous people there.
Okay, podemos repetir liked.
Liked.
They liked everything.
They liked everything.
Y vamos a repetir museums.
Museums.
Museums, exactly. Museums. Okay. Do you have the Madame Tussauds? I don't know this one. Madame Tussauds.
Yo lo conozco.
Me pareció Adam Sanders. I don't know it. Well.
Ya es como un museo de cera o como.
Maybe it's Tussauds. Es el de la cera.
Sí.
Sí, es el Museo de la Cera. Right. Look, they're so realistic. Yo creí que eran personas reales. No, they're made of wax. Cera. Okay. Let's continue, please. Mira, oh no, what happened? Here, Merari, please. So we read. At, hasta terminar todo el texto.
At the end of 2 weeks, they were set
Sad.
to return home. The holidays were fun and different from usual. Usual?
Usual.
They
Usual.
cried a little when they waved goodbye to their new friends and promised to write or send emails when they arrived home.
Is a promised again
Promised,
and arrived.
arrived.
Very well. Okay, guys, any questions? ¿Alguien tiene alguna duda sobre este texto? La pronunciación, sobre todo el pasado. Any questions?
No.
Ok. Very well. Entonces, esto es como que todo eso está escrito para un pasado próximo, right? Eso estamos hablando de cosas que hicieron el fin de semana. But you can also use this past when you talk about things from many years ago, right? There's no problem about that. Okay, so that's what I was worried that you will get the correct pronunciation. Okay. With teacher David yesterday, you also checked some reviews for the past. Now I would like to teach you or show you what happens with the irregular verbs. Ahora, ¿qué pasa con los verbos irregulares? Well, that's another thing, right? Aquí ya no nos vamos a preocupar tanto por la pronunciación, sino por memorizarnos los verbos en sí, right? It's very important. Without verbs, we cannot speak any language. So you may want to open your list of verbs, quizá les funcione. Ahorita si pueden abrir la lista de verbos irregulares que les envié hace unos días, búsquenlo en sus documentos en WhatsApp, en el grupo de WhatsApp, porque envié una lista de verbos. It's a PDF. Please. And we're going to check it. All right. So, yes, we know irregular verbs. You will have to memorize them. Se tendrán que memorizar estos verbos irregulares. Al menos los que están en la lista, right? They are like the most important. Son como los verbos más importantes para estos módulos. But they are actually also the most common. También podemos decir que son los más comunes. So, and recently they posted, right? I don't know if you saw that post. Les enviaron apenas un post, el administrador. Hoy, o la administradora, no sé quién sea. It says, over 750,000 words in English. Although most people only use around 20,000. Es decir, que de acuerdo a esta información, la gente utiliza menos del 10% de todas las palabras que existen en inglés. Es decir, en la vida diaria, en un uso cotidiano, es menos del 10% de todas las palabras que existen. So that's why you don't need to think that to learn a language, you need to know all the words. That's not how it works. No tienes que conocer todas las palabras de un idioma para poder hablar. That's not how it is, porque incluso se siguen aprendiendo palabras nuevas. Myself, I continue learning words, expressions that you didn't know, that you meet this person. Conoces, por ejemplo, distintas personas y te enseñan, bueno, ellos utilizan cierto vocabulario. And you learn some expressions from the people you go to, especially when you travel. But that doesn't mean that you need to learn all those words to be fluent. Ya se puede ser fluido en un idioma sin conocer todas las palabras. Okay, so we're going to see this. It's the same. So with the verbs, you need to know, maybe you won't know all the verbs. Nunca sepamos todos los verbos, pero al menos sí sabremos la gran mayoría. All right. So what happens with the irregular verbs? The irregular verbs cambian de distinta forma. Cada uno tiene una forma distinta, right? De cambiar del presente al pasado. Okay, let's check, for example, beat, que es golpear, latir. Bueno, tiene varios significados. Beat, golpear, en pasado sigue siendo beat. But become turns became, cambiando la O por una A. Pero, por ejemplo, begin cambia su I por una A. Bite en pasado, que es morder, se le quita una letra. Entonces, cada uno tiene es un rollo distinto cada verbo irregular. So, what is going to help you? Well, you can do this, right? The classical will be, okay, I'm going to memorize these verbs. Y puedes, por ejemplo, agarrar, no sé, 5 verbos diarios y decir, me voy a memorizar estos 5. Y ahí estás. Babysit, babysat. Be, was. Beat, beat. Become, became. Begin, began. Y así estás todo el día hasta que aprendas estos 5. The next day, well, you learn other 5 verbs. Entonces te vas con otros 5 verbos y al siguiente día con otros 5 verbos. No son muchos, te puedes aprender 2 en la mañana, 1 en la tarde y 2 en la noche. Right? So, and at the end of the day, también en la noche repasas todos de una vez. Right? So, that's how you can do it. No se pongan a querer aprender todos estos de un día para otro, because obviously it will be impossible and you will end up frustrated. So the next tip is what I'm going to show you now. And this tip is going to help you to get the irregular verbs right. El tip que les voy a dar también les puede ayudar, que esto es como el método más duro. Lo que les comenté el primero, que es memorizarlos simplemente así, sin ninguna razón, ponerte a leer la lista de verbos e intentar memorizarlos, right? The most optimal thing, of course, is that you watch movies. La manera más óptima, pues, es que veas películas, series, escuches música. Entonces es mucho más natural. I'm going to show you another way it can help you, and is that you can classify the verbs. Porque aunque sean irregulares, realmente algunos no lo son. ¿Qué quiere decir? Que algunos de estos verbos cambian de la misma forma. Okay, I'm going to show you some examples. Okay, vamos a tomar, por ejemplo, el verbo catch. Catch. Bueno, catch. In past, you say caught. Teach, enseñar. Teach también es taught. Cambia a taught. Catch, caught, teach, taught. Catch, caught, teach, taught. Entonces riman y es fácil de aprender. Do I have any other similar verb? ¿Habrá algún otro verbo que sea similar?
Think.
Think, thought, right? Think, thought. Catch, caught. Ok, y tomas los que son parecidos en la forma en la que cambian. Okay, this was an example. We can think one that has lots of verbs es el verbo swim. Estos son varios verbos que cambian la I por la A. We have swim. En pasado sería swam. I swim, I swam. ¿Qué otro verbo es parecido a swim? Fíjense, sit, sat. Igualmente, cambia la I por la swim, swam, sit, sat. Another one, ¿cuál otro es similar?
Think.
Think. ¿Dijiste think?
Sing.
Sing, exactly. Sing, cantar, en pasado, sang. Sing, sang. You see? Another one.
Drink.
Drink, drank. Rain, rang. Another one.
Drink. Drunk.
Swing, columpiarse, swan. Ok, entonces listo, ya tengo verbos que se parecen y es fácil de memorizar. Swing, swan, sit, sat, sing, sang, ring, rang, swing, swan. Okay. So, some way, de alguna forma, decimos que los verbos irregulares ya no fueran tan irregulares. Okay, we can classify verbs that don't even change. Vamos a clasificar verbos ahora que no cambien de forma. ¿Cuáles son? Por ejemplo, beat sigue siendo beat. Which other verbs do we have that are like this? Pueden revisar su lista de verbos si no alcanzan a ver aquí todos los verbos. So which other verb? Caught, exactly, sigue siendo caught en pasado. Hurt. ¿Cuál otro?
Read.
Sorry?
Read.
Can you write it on the chat? I think I couldn't hear you. Fit. Ah, fíjense, read es curioso. Read no cambia de forma como se escribe, pero sí de pronunciación. Es decir, read es en presente, pero si lo lees en pasado, se lee como read, como el color, read. I read a book. Yo leí, I read. Y no cambia de forma como se escribe. It's complicated, a little bit tricky. ¿Cuál otro?
Should.
Say again.
Should. Shot.
Shot. Shot. Cerrar. Shot. Let. ¿Cuál otro?
Fit.
Feet. Excellent. Another one. Eat. Very well. Which other one?
Hurt.
Hurt. Exactly. Y fíjense, ya tenemos entonces cut, read no. Cut, let, shot, feet, hit, right? And they change the same. They change exactly the same. Ok. Vamos con otro. Grow, crecer, en pasado, es grew. Cambiar una O por una E. Grow, grew. ¿Cuál otro verbo rima de esta forma? Which other verb rhymes? Which other verb do we have? Que cambien la O por la E. O que rimen de cierta forma. Con este sonido. Grow, grew. Que hay del verbo saber también cambia de esta forma. Decimos know en pasado. Know, knew. Draw. Bueno, draw es A, pero suena como O. Draw, drew. A ver, ¿cuál otro? Grow, grew.
Fly.
Know, knew. Draw, drew. ¿Cuál otro?
No, new.
Know, knew.
Throw.
Draw, drew. Exactly. Throw, through. Sí, exacto. Es throw through, tirar, arrojar. Throw through. Another one.
Fly. Fly. Through.
Fly, flew. Exacto. Entonces, ustedes, de hecho, no hay ni siquiera una regla para esto. Ustedes es libre. Ustedes, si quieren clasificar un verbo y otra persona cree que no se debe clasificar, bueno, eso es más que nada para que ustedes lo aprendan. ¿Ok? So, yes, this is a technique that you can do. Esto es lo que pueden hacer con todos estos verbos. Pueden tomar esta lista de verbos e intentar clasificarlos de esta forma. Y así, bueno, los pueden aprender de manera más fácil. Okay. So, do you have any questions about this?
No.
Okay, so now let's discuss about this. I was brave. Vamos a hacer esta actividad de speaking. So it says, work with a partner. Ask and answer questions about a time you were brave. Use one of the suggestions or your own idea. Vamos a hablar acerca de alguna ocasión en la que tuvimos que ser brave, valientes, y utiliza alguna de estas sugerencias. You helped someone in danger. You did something you were afraid to do. You gave a presentation. Okay. Esas son algunas ideas, right? So, can you tell me, when were you brave and what happened? What did you do? Have you ever been in a fearful situation? ¿Está en una situación que les dé miedo y la han enfrentado? I will tell you my example first. So, 1 year ago, I was robbed. I walked, caminaba. I walked in the street at night at 11. Bad idea, right? Bad idea to be in the street at 11. It was a dark street. And I held is sostener, I held. So I held, en pasado, I held, sostenía. I held my shopping bags because I had been shopping. I had my laptop, I had my AirPods, I had my phone. Well, so I was an easy prey. So someone saw me and they said, "Oh, I see something I can steal from here." So he stole, he tried to steal from me. He tried to rob me. I said I was robbed, but actually he didn't rob me because I ran away. So he said, "Give me your things." I ran. I don't know why. He said, "I have a gun." He said he had a gun inside his backpack. He had his hand on his backpack, like, "Give me your stuff or I will shoot at you." And it's like, I thought, like, come on. If you have a gun, there's no one else around. So why don't you show me your gun? Why don't you? Now that I think it was maybe something stupid, because maybe he actually had a gun and maybe I risked my life just for something material, but I didn't want to lose my stuff. So I just ran away. Maybe that wasn't brave, but I ran away and I saw the army. I saw the guardia, I don't know, the police, the army police. And I asked them for help. So they didn't do anything. I just went back home. Okay, how about you guys? ¿Les gustaría comentar alguna situación que hayan pasado, así como que les haya dado miedo? Anything? It doesn't have to be perfect. Si no pueden, lo pueden describir también en el chat. Manu wants to tell us. Please, Manu, tell us about you.
Yeah, about 3 years ago, I was eating with my friend, and he ate a piece of bread and got stuck in his throat. So I got afraid and helped him. I had to make a technique to help him. Yeah, but I got afraid that time.
Okay.
That's all. Everything was okay.
Did you save him?
What?
Did you save your friend?
Yeah. Well, actually, he's my brother.
Oh, did you save your brother?
Yeah, I saved him. Saved him.
Well, that's very brave from you. Thank you for sharing. Someone else, would you like to share an anecdote? No? Okay, well, guys, well, the time for the class is over. I'm sorry you didn't tell me. But well, maybe you need to practice a little bit more. So please, for homework, write an anecdote about something, a difficult situation, something scary that happened to you and how you faced it. Van a escribir tarea entonces este párrafo de que alguna situación a la que terrorífica a la que se han enfrentado, alguna situación difícil y cómo la enfrentaron. Okay? You will describe like something like this. Cuando yo comenté de cuando me quisieron asaltar. Manu comentó de cuando se estaba ahogando su hermano, right? So you will describe similar situation, okay? And how you were brave. Okay, any questions?
No.
No, teacher.